this, down like this, down like this. No. Yep. No.
Yeah.
No. No. Yep.
It's not what I expected, you know. I don't know what I expected, but it's not this.
Do not touch it.
Okay.
I do not know if they have anything on them.
What are you doing? Okay.
What are you doing here?
You know,
Don't like them either.
I'm back.
right.
Don't like them either.
I do not like many things here.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it is Maeve.
Anyone has been.
Wait. Close your eyes. Are they closed?
1 second.
Gloomy, it's dark. And
No, 2 more seconds. There.
Okay, open them. Ta-da!
What? Oh my god! I'm so excited to see you. How have you been? What have you been doing? What?
I've been quite alright. It's good to see you too.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Why are we here?
Not really
How many
sure.
people? Okay.
Oh, we move.
Alright, don't get lost.
We don't know what he said.
I'm gonna say with the
I do not either, but I can assume that it's simply to be careful. Watch us.
Okay, we'll be careful.
Welcome.
We'll stay with Mitch.
Now that you all have a ring, you are all considered an ally in this place. Though that privilege can very easily be revoked if you aren't exactly a good neighbor to everyone else.
Like a good. Whoops.
Essentially, yes. You try not to attack anyone here, and nobody here will try to attack you. At least that's our
Trustless.
There are eyes everywhere.
Nice to meet you.
But we're kind of in their house now, so we don't have any choice.
Didn't trust when was on ship. Why trust here?
I will not remember. See? No people. Okay.
Please don't even mention it. I wouldn't even know if I walk off right now. It's too dark.
Don't fall.
As I'm sure most of you know, with the message that has been passed down, you are all welcome to stay here tonight. Whether the man is not.
Jeff Lickford. You can call me Jay. It's nice to meet you.
There's still a possibility it might blow up
Jay.
despite
You must be with the you.
stabilizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still drain
The
mana,
Kalypsia,
you
yeah.
all felt
Yep,
a lot
yep.
better,
Okay.
at least for those of you.
It's dark back there. I missed on it so much.
This is going to be the part where I part with the wall. This door that we have over here is towards the market. Whatever you need, whatever you want, can be found there. Information, items, even those of less savory dispositions. I need to go and report back to my quartermaster. Well, you're all free to wander around.
What is it?
Thank you.
I'm totally
Good
gonna
to
buy
see you.
something. I don't know what I'm gonna buy, but
Who's where?
Then let's
have any
go to the
plans?
market then. Let's go to the market then. Come on.
It's shiny.
Sounds like it's a collective effort to go to the market.
Sprout.
Yes!
While we are here, do not leave anyone else's side. Be careful. Understood?
Okay. Yes.
Good.
no, sometimes they move it.
Do not leave inside.
She did it again.
Stay. Stay. Easy. Easy. Hi.
You know, for being called the Shimmering Nothing, certainly seeing that whole lot shimmering.
But there's big
And a whole lot of
shinies.
something.
What is that?
I can't tell if that's a petrified dragon or just a statue.
It is big.
Or it could just be a rock.
Oh,
This-
that's the tongue.
Like,
Certainly a monster.
where's Sprout come from? It is dark.
Yes, it is a dragon, and strange.
Those are long teeth.
An actual dragon.
Is it? True. The dragons are probably very spiteful. Whenever puppets fighting is probably the first one on the list. So you're fine.
Mit Miss Maeve?
Yes, it is nice to see her again.
Lights now.
Are those?
If I were you, I would watch where you're going.
Okay. Yeah, that's comforting. That's very comforting. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to not get my ring revoked, man. Fuck that.
Looks like a rock. A really big rock. A dragon-shaped rock.
That thing was probably living at one point. Well, probably still is living before it was turned to stone. Imagine being put to bed, being told you have to stay there, and not being able to move from it. Not even having the will to defy it. You are forced to stay in that one place for the rest of your life. Quite sad, isn't it?
Who said?
Who said?
Mm.
Well,
Why
I'm sure
it
that
stay?
doesn't want to be there. Because it's been turned to stone. Think of the stone like a blanket. You've been tucked into bed. You've been wrapped in the blanket so you can't move from it.
Blankets are nice.
Aye, but this blanket is jagged, rough, and hard as a rock.
Don't like those blankets.
Exactly.
Trying to
Doesn't even have
avoid-
wiggle room.
Well, we're kind of going right towards it. Trying to avoid looking at it. Yeah.
If it were to wake up, it'd probably thrash about in an angry fit. Well, certainly these people know what they're doing. They petrified a dragon. I wonder if I
But
can get up there.
they were weird when it came to Kalypsia. Asked weird things. Seemed bad.
Right, well, this place certainly doesn't reek of good.
Indeed.
Nuh-uh.
But it does seem like they're helping us. Of some kind.
I wouldn't consider it that yet. We'll have to see if they actually intend on that, or if they're just using us for something else.
Like,
Mm,
they offer us something, but they're going to want something in return.
yes. If remember, wanted us to do thing for them. To help them? First?
Ether Bane.
Was weird.
Right, well, common enemy then.
Indeed.
The enemy of my enemy is now my friend.
Oh, and have a Jasper and a Sprout and
Yes, their names were slightly different from our own.
Oh. Well, sure, they couldn't ever compare to the real things.
maybe Sprout had bigger horns, but sprouts are growing.
And Sprouts will be even bigger. Are those fairy wings?
Don't know. One could see.
Seaborn wings, yes.
Aye, this
But they
place
have some
certainly does
sort
not
of-
give good vibe.
And they also have some sort of animals over there. Not griffins, but wolves.
Wolves of some kind. Ooh, content. Oh, I was supposed to have to do commissions for people. Gotta get used to doing my job again.
Unsightly.
It's tasteless, yeah. I get that.
Oh shit.
Sprout,
Yes.
if you're going to buy any jewelry, be careful. I do not trust what could be entwined with it.
Oh, don't need because have this. Only need.
Alright then. Good. Just letting you know.
Yes. Will not buy jewelry. Don't need it.
Good. Good.
He saw it already.
What do you think so far?
I feel like we aren't going to regret being here.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably isn't a good idea to buy jewelry to eat. There was some food stalls though over there.
Oh yes, they are very well.
More than happily eat those.
There's no worry about that.
Why here?
No worry about getting bitten.
Do you feel anything else other than people?
You wish to go closer to the dragon, or do you want to go head back? Look around somewhere else.
They're probably sold out.
See anything interesting so far?
They're probably sold out.
You need a very specific name.
Stay mid.
I'll follow you. You get to choose where to go first.
Away.
Oh, these the merchandise you're selling.
No, these ones are.
More friend? In here?
Let's get a bit closer so we can hear what they're talking about.
Okay.
Holly did it again.
What is it?
They are gonna do an exchange of information about Etherbane at the back.
It would be good for us to be aware.
Okay.
wanting us to come here
They
and
were
be given
delightfully
information.
vague about the exact information they wanted, so we had to gather what we could. I've been quite busy. But that which I can share with you is one member that is rather particularly intriguing. One that doesn't seem to fit their bill, and perhaps could play into more of what they're working with. Have any of you encountered one that goes by the name Meredith? Last name Soleil.
I don't recognize
Young.
them.
Do you have an appearance to match the name? Or just the name?
Yes.
Hello.
A younger, celestial-looking individual. Pinkish hair towards the bottom. Always seems to have their eyes shut.
Too familiar with them.
Oh, it sounds familiar. Running around with a parasol?
Indeed, the very same. Quite the mystery that one is. Part of the leadership structure, yet defies everything.
I didn't
that
realize I
there
was
is
holding his
about
hand. That's so sweet.
their stated goals. A mage within a group that wishes to destroy magic. And yet, it makes their capability all the more interesting. From what we have found, they are one who is able to steal fragments of
Yeah, me
souls
too.
from other people,
But I'll roll with it.
and then use their very abilities against them. Quite the mess of a soul, if you ask
Touch me not. You don't know how things are around here, do you?
By all means, they should not be alive.
You are pardoned.
Because in order to steal such abilities and use them, requires grafting it onto one's own soul. They might as well be an amalgamation of everybody they've ever stolen from. So it is interesting that you point out the parasol, young lady.
I understand enough.
For it
your
seems
ways.
to be the thing that is
Stay still.
preventing them from completely disintegrating.
Why do
How,
you
we
do
have
you
not
have a
yet
mask?
found out.
You take it off every now and then.
But it seems to be a relic of some kind.
I
But
wish
make
I could
no
understand
mistake.
you. Most people
Feel excited?
They should not be
No.
wanting to keep such a person.
Maybe other thing?
They would be a danger to themselves.
Was it, they
let
say,
alone
anxious?
be a leader
Maybe.
of a group.
people are willing to
So
give up
it's likely
not
that they
in
have
Not
ulterior
letting anyone know
motives
through
for it.
is
A warning should you ever encounter them again.
anyways.
Are there other names of which you might be searching for information on? This one caught my eye the most out of any of the ones that came
As long
up
as they
in
don't touch
search.
documents.
Be good. Stay by Mitt. Mitt not get rid of. Mitt. Mitt not get rid of. Mitt said. Mitt said stay close. So, because not get rid of. Hmm?
Yeah, I ain't got any
And,
names, so.
Thiever. Hmm? Yes. Sprout good. Sprout good. Sprout's good. Mitt not get rid of.
Surprisingly difficult to track down individuals like them. Between that woman and her father. The rest of them maintain quite the vigil on their operations. They are the two that are
But
more
who
willing
else?
to show their
Only-
face.
So,
amongst the rest of them.
one.
said, while there is not as much as we would like on their leadership, we do know more about what it is that they are involved in. Isn't that right?
Thought you were instantly offering your service.
Yes, they seem to be causing issues. Well, in other places. If we hear it's heard of blackburn, or is a blackburn disease?
Yes, we
Yes, we
had
have.
We've all had to deal with it so far.
Okay, good. I figured I'd double check. I figured you might
It was
know.
brighter in here. This house a little bit better.
Well, I had a lovely guest. She's not in the best of states. I was suffering from it.
It's
She
just
is
always exploring
a
as she
Kitsu from the
is.
spirit realm. And it seems they have been dealing with the blackburn disease as well. Unfortunately, it is having a rather severe effect on them. Seems those infected I tend to go mad. You become aggressive, scary, you know. I'm sure you
It's
can
not
fill in the
just
rest
them.
in regards to.
It's the entirety of the spirit realm is at risk because of this disease.
Oh, it's getting there.
It's
Well,
affecting spirit.
And
it's not
you
just
called
the
yourself
kitchen, as you
anything?
said, it was the spirit realm in general as being infected.
Well, take her up, take her up.
And who else responsible but Aetherbe?
Spirit woman.
They got there thanks to
Okay.
some
If you have
interference
a
in
commission, if I get your client.
using Kitsune from the area to open a passageway into that realm.
Perhaps of someone who might be interested in an info broker.
Based off the records,
If I
around the
take them
same
to you, would I
time
get,
that that
understood?
mana storm first appeared around there.
Interesting. Usually people
Potentially related.
us.
Potentially
Us for
distraction.
information. We only
Either
need
way,
you to
they
spread.
were able to get into
At
that
least
realm.
I don't think it's a good idea. So no.
And it's quite unfortunate, since those realms,
No way.
Spirit Realm and others, are like a pillar. If you knock one down,
You
the
were not
rest
reading.
become unstable. No
Keep
doubt,
an army at a
that
time.
is their goal. Destabilization. But enough on that.
Indeed, apparently so.
I think I might.
What about that substance that you had found? The what you tried to use for treatment?
We had a bit of something. I'm not sure if any of you would be familiar with it. Who knows?
A second of all,
Alu.
I
Alu.
found an
Called.
info broker.
We managed. Yeah. We, in an effort to create a cure for blackburn for those.
The lady's also part of them.
The one that was infected and possibly others.
Is that the talking about?
It was somewhat
Thank you.
effective, but not entirely. It resulted in better, you know,
I mean, I wouldn't show them around.
a better outcome than other things. Than it was. Sorry, apologies.
Yes. Right?
Sorting my notes out in my head.
That is true.
When
Still.
you're
Is there an
familiar
issue?
with Alu, that seemed to have a better
Absolutely
effect
not.
than non-imbued or other
Good.
things.
Why would there be one?
We didn't have enough
Unless you're here to create it.
Because you are a god, aren't you?
fully.
You should be aware that there's an... At least from how you've been overly suspicious of many individuals. At the very least, I thought that you didn't want to know about something behind you.
Curiosity. I am
not a guard. Besides, if anything slips, not really my fault, right? Theoretically speaking, I should be over there with the others. However, I find monologuing quite the boring thing unless I am to catch for information. You see, study the speech pattern of those I speak with.
This little dimension.
You say that you find monologuing boring, yet you just did one. Behind the bookshelves, there's an individual that's invisible.
Makes it a bit more potent than your regular
They do call me
everyday
irony, after all.
creation. But even here is not strong enough.
Thank you.
But if one were to get something like that direct from, say, the spirit realm, the density of magic there is far greater than even here.
Safe.
And we do believe that the materials that would be needed to create a more proper cure could be found there. Something that we would highly recommend looking into. Since after all,
Sprout, stay by Citrus's side for a moment. We'll be right back. I think I saw something on the way in here, and I just wish to check on it. You may follow if you wish. I just don't wish to drag you away.
which would then prevent the world from collapsing. Something that I personally would be very interested in avoiding. I'm sure you all feel the same.
Feel better with Mid.
Good. I'm happy to hear. We have to be highly alert today.
I know.
And for as long as we are going to be staying here. I thought I saw something here whenever we were coming in.
Hope you don't mind if I do tag along. It's far more.
We are just returning now.
entertaining.
We were simply checking on something. I thought that I saw something over here, and it's clear that I was wrong.
Oh well.
Quite jumpy, are we?
You seem fun to mess with.
You seem like a loud-voiced individual for one usually silent.
That this be pursued, as there is no telling how much longer the spirit realm has before it collapses under the weight of what Aetherбane has been doing there. In order to stop them is to stop their machinations.
Sit.
Although it goes without saying, given the state of their rampaging wolves out there, it would likely be expected to deal with those of hostility.
What I should do? I go around. I'm gonna go around and ask who's in there either way. Yeah, let's do that. And then I come back.
This ritual, what does it... What does it do to those who are fueling the ritual?
It should not do anything harmful, as long as you are
not intentionally overloading yourself to the point of exhaustion. The one who is most at
I'm just curious. What are you pointing at?
the one acting as the
I was pointing at Rivendell.
and that in itself is why
I
it is
see.
carefully tailored to ensure the safety of the participants. Something Ifrabane neglected to do with their approach.
We're here.
We are not in the business
Not anywhere.
of killing you,
Unfortunately, you'd have to flip the map upside down. And then over again.
but it will require the utmost focus.
You remind me of something. I can't quite
I
put my
don't
finger
like
on
it.
But I swear I've seen it before. Never mind.
It's much harder to open it up at the exact same location.
Then practiced casters are needed on the outside. To keep that way safe.
Scared of me.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm just.
Smart one.
Certainly assist, as they are most attuned to one another by understanding their very nature. But that does not mean that one must be a kitsune in order to assist. The more the merrier, and likely safer.
It's okay.
It will take some time to gather the
With Mid. It's okay. Don't let
collected
C
information regarding this
upset
ritual.
or use it.
I'd say about a day or
Be strong.
But if this is something you are all willing to assist in, then I will endeavor to make sure that it is
Strong.
covered with as
Strong.
much expedience as possible.
Sumimasen, do you know what clan of Kitsune have supposedly
You're so
done
purple.
I would have to consult my more intricate findings. There is not an immediate answer to your question, but there might be. But you will need to give me some time to review.
Once we acquire the ingredients, do you have a spot for us to create the
More than likely, this one here as the one who was helping make what efforts we could in treating those patients with the Blackburn that found their way to our doorstep. They could very well help finish the cure with the right ingredients.
Even
Furthermore,
if this is...
No, please continue. Apologies for the interruption.
I have not been listening at all.
I apologize if this is redundant. Should the spirit world collapse, as you say, what effect might that have? Is it simply the destruction of, or the collapse of the realm itself, or?
It would be as if a table lost a leg. The rest of it would become unstable. Consider the greater world at large as this table. If I knocked out the spirit realm as one of its legs, the rest of it has a much greater chance of collapsing. Knock out more legs,
What are you leaning
and it is
against,
all but
Lucy?
assured. The spirit
And what would be considered the other legs?
the other realms that exist. There's more than just the spirit realm.
Yes, and I am asking of which ones.
Presently, they are not the
It's true.
target.
That's kind of what she does. She just exists.
If they do not succeed here, then the rest are irrelevant.
You are making a lot of assumptions from them. The fact that they'd ignore them if their single goal at the moment fails. Why would they not change their priority?
Perhaps in that presently, all of their efforts have been centered around Hero and the spirit realm. If they are focusing all their efforts there, they cannot be spread out too much.
That may be their priority now, but they also still have another front. In Kashin, they have multiple individuals infected with the Blackburn. You know that situation there. Meaning that they are also fighting a front there.
At the present time, most of the information gathered is regarding Kinode and the spirit realm. I would have to go and gather more to see if there was other brokers that collected anything for activity elsewhere. But the majority of what has come up has been what I am sharing now. You may have a point, but I can assure you disrupting this would be a large enough blow that they would be lacking stability for their other goals.
That much I agree, but we should also prepare for other possibilities. We know one front, they could be planning for another while we speak.
And to that I apologize that I do not seem to be as thorough as I had hoped for. But I will see what else I can find. And if there is, you will be the first to know. Would this be satisfying of a conclusion?
Correct.
Then I shall make it another one of my priorities.
To open a portal to the spirit realm to find a cure.
It should also be mentioned that should this effort with the spirit realm and the ritual be successful, that we could also assist you in getting directly to Hinode, as that is where the majority of Aetherbane presently is gathered. Of course, that would mean that you would have to expect to deal with them, and those most directly affected by the Blackburn. But if you're wishing to take the fight to them, what better way than opening a door to their very doorstep?
Assisting us with curing the spirit realm of Blackburny also increase your chances of curing it in other locations, wherever you may encounter it.
Also, with the spirit realm, we can make a plant grow that is very effective.
Hopefully we've reached the peak of where they can progress the Blackburn. If we get the spirit realm thing done, hopefully this will actually be the end of it for it.
No, 2 stone. No, yes, hopefully. 2 burn, 1 stone, yeah.
And it would be a massive blow to the efforts to destroy and destabilize magic. A win-win.
It seems we have a goal then.
Also, the amounts of ingredients that are needed that could possibly be in the spirit realm, what better way than to possibly get a consistent supply of them, if it does in fact work, than to save the spirit realm, have good ties, and they have a reason to share such things.
It would probably do them some good if you could gather what information you have on possible candidates that could be found there, if they are going to be the ones actually going. Something to consider.
I could go through
while
my
I gather the ritual components.
I can definitely go back and check. All my notes are back in the medical area, so I can have those. I can have something written up and prepared before you leave. That is of interest.
Question. You say you will not be able to spare any shimmering nothing to go into the spirit realm. But is there a possibility to spare some mercenaries to protect the wizards and mages that are opening the portal?
Those who would remain behind would be granted the protections that the Shimmering Nothing can offer. It is more for the current instability of the realm that we are presently not making forays into there.
I understand. As long as the mages are safe, that is all I need.
That can be arranged. Is there anything else of which you are interested in getting from us?
I do have an unrelated question.
Is it one for all of your peers, or one that you wish to ask after this is concluded?
I was curious about the thing on the roof.
Some things are better left unasked. I will leave it at that.
I have some.
Aside of the mages
Oh, I
maintaining
know.
the portal,
I am just
are there
spectating.
preparations that we can make now, or are these details things you'll need to sort out in the meantime?
It will be a mixture of preparation and knowing who all would be interested in making the trip to the realm. It will be easier to give guidance on preparations, knowing the skill set of those who will be entering.
I assume the complexity of the ritual to open it depends on how many people are being sent through.
Quite so. For you need an appropriate doorway to accommodate the group that will be passing through it. One too small, and it just puts greater strain on those who are keeping it open.
Of course.
That said, I don't remember if I heard correctly, but you seemed like you had a question. Something you wished to ask.
Well, my questions have been answered so far. any come up later, I will try to find them.
Of course. That is what we are here for. The brokerage of information. If we don't have it, we can certainly go search for it. And normally would come at quite the price. But this has already been arranged for as a matter of the offer of assistance that has been given.
Indeed.
But worry not, I have already been quite paid well for my services.
How you get paid?
Later.
Understand? Thank you.
Right.
Considering
Well,
what you
thank you.
just said regarding information and its accessibility to you and yours, I'd be quite interested in finding out anything more that could be had dealing with the kitsune that were mentioned, and the state of the spirit realm in Hinode. Or rather, the point through which it is being accessed. It is of personal interest to me.
Somehow, that does not come as a surprise. That will have to come from my currently put away stash of information. But if I can get to it before the end of the day, I will be sure to fill you in.
Of course. Take your time. My thanks.
Is there
She's so
anything
paranoid
else
right now.
that tickles the curiosity of anyone here? Something that could be...
I know. I hope CQ didn't tell Kanta's SCP that she
So
could get
you
bigger.
said you could bring us to Hinode, right? Transport us there?
That is correct.
Right. Okay. Can you transport us anywhere?
Only where we have previously established business relations. To open those doorways and portals.
Right.
One does
Do you
not
have, like, a
just
list?
open a door anywhere.
So do you have a list of the places?
Yeah, like a travel guide.
Oh, just, you know, if I need to get somewhere, we need to...
At least tell us where we can't use this.
That, I'm afraid, falls into the purview of trade route information. Something of which I am explicitly told has a much higher price than other information. That is not part of the arrangement that has been paid for.
Thought maybe the rings would give us that, you know, information. Kind of weird having a key to a bunch of doors you don't know where they are. But I mean, if we ever need to go somewhere, I suppose we'll ask and then talk about payment then.
This time it's actually is a wall that we're walking into.
What said important? What said?
Yes, to some extent.
Which
It might
parts?
not be. The spirit world is something important. One of the, as they said, legs of our world. And if it falls, then the world that we live in falls with it. That is our main priority now by the seams of it, but the fact that they are not listening in on the other concerns is what makes me worried. They are too short-sighted. They aren't planning for actual recourse, rather than just trying to deal with one issue and get rid of it completely. That's not how these work. You can rarely win a war with just one battle. Let us try and find where... I heard that there was an inn. Do you wish to return to the Kalypsia tonight, or do you wish to... Or tomorrow? Kalypsia or here? Which do you consider easier?
Home?
Then we can go to the Kalypsia.
Not safe here.
Agreed.
See, man. From before.
You recognize him.
Seller.
My blade twice now.
Then let's stay
Do you
together.
guys want to donate to a good cause?
Holly, be careful.
What do you wish to buy?
Messing with the boy,
Okay, so you see that dog over there? His name is Barky, and we bonded very well. And I really want him to be my friend. And also, he's very expensive. He's like 1,000 gold. But we got some donations. So we got 8 gold and 1 silver and 1 copper. So if you want to donate
I do not have enough gold
anything
for
at
you.
all,
I do not have any gold, unfortunately.
no,
Unfortunately
you
not.
don't need gold, copper, or silver, or anything.
Copper, silver. We've gotten real attached.
Yeah, we gotten real attached.
I feel like Sprout would even love him.
Yeah, his name is Barky.
Might be like Sprout.
Nice.
5 gold.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for your patronage.
Wait. 5 gold. We're getting so close. So close. Hey. Do you want to donate to a good cause?
by the way.
Oh.
Made of marble, so it's not even real.
Yep.
Last I saw, he headed out that way somewhere.
Mid didn't know. Didn't know bad here? Didn't know?
I noticed, but I didn't know that you'd recognize them personally. I thought that their group was large enough for them not to double up so easily. Though I have to be extra careful. Don't worry, I won't leave your side.
Okay.
You'll be alright. Let's get away from here before they actually realize.
Okay.
I believe that we know better than even I that we need to be careful then. It's going to be a long, however long that we're going to be stuck here.
If Mid Keeper, maybe okay?
I hope so, but you never know with people.
But might have more sprouts.
That is exactly what I was thinking. But our issue then is trying to figure out if we go through with that. Will we just get kicked out or killed in the act? We need to focus on what will keep us alive longer, at least for now. We also need to figure out if they even are there. If we do something stupid and they're not even there, then we'd just be getting hurt.
Maybe big dogs might be sprouts.
Maybe. Or they were trained to try and get more sprouts.
Used for all different kind of reasons.
Indeed.
Didn't get to see dogs. Kept with other trained like Sprout was trained.
You were trained for... I forget what it was.
Sometimes...
Bodyguard work, or was it just fighting?
Taught to fight, to protect livestock and people. Friends?
What is that?
What? What? Ooh.
Do not touch it, but no.
Okay.
Be careful.
What are these, though? Won't touch these. Swirls.
The wind? Or is it mana? I once that and asked a witch.
Bridge?
Mister?
Pardon.
Yes. Greetings. I just wanted to check as I looked up your, well, the merchandise you have with you, that you conducted a business transaction with us, and just wanted to,
oh my god,
as it is proper, to make sure that you are satisfied with your purchase.
You can get back to your tent. We don't need to worry about you.
Oh god.
No any issues? No
You
livestock
can go
missing,
back
I
to
hope?
your tent.
Oh god. Holy shit.
Alright, I will
Mom,
make sure to send
Your
to
hand is on
take
sword.
note that there were no compliance. And Sunfire Court is happy to conduct business. Enjoy your stay, mister.
I do not need to worry about him. Him seems to be more foolish than I'd expect.
Handled sales?
What was that?
Mostly see when do sales. Probably because him is pretty. Not smart.
That would make sense. Yes.
worried if see Mitt not use Sprout for Sprout purpose that take Sprout.
I have no right. They won't take you. I'll make sure of it.
Okay.
No matter what they do, I'll make sure that they don't take you. Your life is yours to live, not theirs.
Okay. Hello. Huggies. Huggies.
It'll be alright.
Stay with Mint.
And I'll stay with you.
Probably not touch.
I would not wish to test it. We can't even see the bottom.
Get dark under there?
I do not doubt it. For all we know, it just falls out into the side, but over there. Or there's animals underneath it. There's 3 dragons here. One at the top of there, one on the top of that church, and one there.
What if...
All 3 seem to be petrified, but that could be their defense.
Yes. Did not want to talk about, them inside. Maybe they are secret weapons.
Yes. I do not doubt it. The real question is, why is this one seeming to be asleep or dead versus the other 2 being up and about?
Resting? What if had big battle before?
Maybe.
Is this another one of your pantheon?
I'm not sure.
I think this is like meant to be his head. Those are the eyes. And yeah, that's the maw.
Rather than this happen.
Unfortunately, Aetherbane seems to have numbers. That they do.
Is in.
Yes. I just wanted to check. Be aware of our surroundings.
Eye of Time better.
Yes, I can agree.
I need to catch up. I wasn't there for all that whole conversation. Blah 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 blah.
Basically, they want us to open a portal to the spirit realm because Aetherbane have been afflicting the spirits with Blackburn, the plague that's been going around.
No.
If the spirit world destabilizes, then it destabilizes all the other realms, whatever they are, and that could mean the end of the world. So we need to open a portal with a kitsune at the center of the ritual, who will not be hurt. I made sure of it. And we need mages to help stabilize the ritual, and we need people to go in
I
and
love Amit so
fight
much.
to retrieve potential cures for Blackburn.
This is not where Sprout has come from, but there is
Where would we find cures?
a slaver here from the Sunfire Court, which is the tattoo on her arm.
We do. But from what I can put together, this artifact is simply replicating what is in the other world. Or at least that's what I'd be able to predict from what they're doing.
Essentially, from what I understood, it sounds like there's a special plant that only grows in the spirit world.
Hi.
Which has more effect.
Alright.
Dogs. Dogs
Aye.
like Sprout.
That doesn't sound like an hour-long conversation.
Dogs like
Anything
Sprout?
else?
Are they?
Yeah. They
Not really.
by the
They're
sounds
more
of, we don't really have a choice.
actual
We're going to be doing
beasts.
it, but we'll be
Sprout's a
speaking
lot more
about it later.
intelligent.
Yes, but
A day, okay. Nice. Alright,
Monsters.
well...
Could
I
be
don't know
one,
if I
Sprout.
want to go, honestly. I mean, I suppose if the cure is there,
Go
then
big
it should be
thing.
fine.
Maybe, but I doubt
I don't know
it.
if you know this, but
Sprout's a lot
wild folk are
more,
more susceptible to
special.
burn than other races. So,
And from what we're
But-
able to put together,
but
the reason behind that could
did
be
come with
a very unique
man.
conception how they appear in the world.
Did come with man.
most
Man,
of
I
it.
tell
You mean
I don't know if it's most of it, but
Oh.
I'm sure you know about it. You know, animals being given same
It's
kind
from-
of
Could be, actually.
rising to become
It's from-
one of the enlightened
Aye.
races, and
Could
there's
be
also,
like
you know,
Sprouts.
regular mom and dad stuff.
could be, but he mentioned they were
I suppose
created.
because we're so close to our animals, we're more susceptible.
I think you were created different.
Either way, they're going
Okay.
Those are like
to need
animals
mages and
put
people
together
protect the
to make
mages.
one new animal.
So you may not have to go.
Altered with magic.
I guess we'll see.
Could
But
check
thank you
So,
for the
if
run.
if
close
we-
enough have other tattoo like
So,
Sprout.
what's going on?
Maybe. You saw the thing's spine
I
full.
can do it if you don't want to.
Got a hard rocky shell. I
this
doubt they could
the
brand it.
Aetherbane spirit
But
realm,
have one here, have one.
Yeah.
Wait,
Have one here.
where did Kennedy go into all of this?
So
Only see would know.
Aetherbane
Ugh,
opened a portal to
this.
how Blackburn was introduced to the spirit realm.
Yeah.
They
So,
intentionally went to the spirit
wait,
realm to
you want to see if they have
give
the
it to
same
the spirits.
markings?
Yeah.
Or someone
But
see.
where was Hinode? Where was Hinode
That's right.
mentioned? Where does Hinode
I can ask if they're branded.
They did
I
it
can
with
inspect it
Aetherbane.
more. I've only
Yes,
given
they
it pets.
branded from Hinode using
Hmm.
a
I'll
kitsune.
keep an eye out.
Gotcha, okay.
If it is like you, then
Along with that,
we'll definitely try to buy it.
Forceful or willing, we
Get them out of there.
Well, I doubt
Might be
from their modus operandi.
confused
I doubt it was willing.
if
But-
buy
Might
and
be.
not use.
But we also can't
But they learn.
Well,
write
Like
off
Sprout.
that
They
they could
learn.
be willing.
Yeah.
I know dogs too. Dogs are good at
Yes!
picking up tricks.
It's very likely it was forceful, however.
If not, maybe we can.
Yeah.
We can help teach them while they help
Where's
us.
Smith anyway? I should, you know.
If that makes
Exactly.
any sense. With the griffin. And then slowly teach them
He was
No.
standing there when
how everything else
The other
works.
ran down.
Do you think that
Wouldn't
would make
hurt to have a
sense?
big guard dog.
Take
the other one.
time. Lots
It was
of time.
just here.
Still confusing.
No, look around. Alright.
Though that is if we can even buy them. My lord offered after we tried to get donations from the rest. But he has other things to think about first. It's quite the hefty sum that guy wants for him.
Oh no, wait, I saw Ethan up there, not.
1,000 gold. Who's got that kind of money?
I should drink more. I'm starting to
Nobles.
sober up a bit.
Nobles? True. Noble looking for a guard dog.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So is the bar free serve? Have we been
I
informed?
believe that there is someone there. Or at least there should be
Yes.
someone there.
I'm not gonna go
Right.
steal that guy's job then.
You're right, Fable, Myth. I need a drink.
I think he ran away from the bar.
Drinks have no myth or fable in them.
Either way, do
Evens
we
it
know
off.
if there's anything else other than the inn and the market? Or is there anything else?
There's the portal we came through, but it's like a T. So you come from the portal, to the left is the market, or you can go straight and come here.
Have we tried going right?
So you come from the portal, to the left is the market. Right? Don't believe there's a path right.
Might as well check.
Maybe. All I saw was a burnt house.
Burn from dragon fire? Or Cedra fire?
Well, according to the grave digger,
Ether pain.
the dragon's made of marble, so it's not exactly real.
But why have?
Statue? A lot of this place seems out of place, you know?
Weird spot for statue.
A lot of this stuff seems like it just appeared out of nowhere. Or fell into place. So, wouldn't be surprised if that statue just fell right on top of the church. Oh, another dragon. Didn't even realize.
There's two.
Yes.
There's three all in all. There's that one.
Really?
One up there, and then the one on the church.
Right. And they are certainly statues ripped from somewhere else, probably. Amit, what would you call this place? If you had to describe it.
There's a place down south. It is similar to that, but much more cobbled together. Elves used to live there, and now the Celestials do. I forget the name of it right now, but it seems like if you went there and then took away all the light.
That's a long name.
It is a long name.
I did not mean for a name. They call it the Shimmering Nothing. I'd rather just call it a hollow. There's nothing there at the core. It just seems to be fancy.
Well, do you think we're like underground somewhere and there's this magic barrier around us, or what do you think this place is?
I do not think that we're in the Underdark. If anything, I believe that we are. I'd rather suspect this to be a planar thing, similar to how the spirit realm and all that.
Well, so we're in a different realm?
Perhaps.
Hopefully it didn't die.
I doubt it. We would be aware.
Good job.
I guess so. Could, but should?
Nope.
Nope. Good. Shame we had to come in here though. First day back and I already have people commissioning my services. I can't even work on it right now.
Is that so?
Aye. Odie, I think their name was, wants a new outfit. So I'll cobble together something for them. Leto wants holsters and a hat.
Voices.
By just like watching them.
Once he...
My job was there to get rid of it, you know? And so I'm sitting there.
Why exactly are you telling me this? I have told you already. There is no doubt some monsters could be smarter than some people.
Oh, I just like talking.
Understandable.
Monologuing. I like doing that too.
I'm not monologuing, I'm talking to you.
An exchange of words and conversation.
Are you alright?
Nervous.
As am I.
Only recognize one, but could be more, and can't tell.
Never hurts to be too careful. You remember how I was whenever we were at the Valinor? You wish to check down here again? We do not have to.
If with Mitt, okay.
Okay. Let's see if they land anything else that we should be aware of with with this all, and then we can head back up. It seems like our main goal at this point is going to be trying to deal with siege tactics, sort out how we're able to weaken their grasp, and, day.
Hmm. Day? Daytime? Always?
No. It is spelled D-A-E instead of day. It is simply a phrase.
We go there?
We will soon. And then we'll have to deal with the Aetherbane.
Oh no. Okay.
Do not do that.
Okay.
Those could be poisonous.
They smell nice.
Good. Then they might be poisonous still. Do not do that, even if they do smell nice. Understood.
There are weirdos around here.
Okay.
Agreed.
I should probably check in on Toffee. See how much money Toffee's got.
She is with
It's
Lord
right over
Fable.
there.
What? Say again?
There. Over there.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, both of you.
And that would be just our luck that no one else is here.
Just saw.
Oh. Good. I do have a question.
Can climb rocks? Okay.
Yes. What is it that I may be able to do for you?
It is brief.
She's antsy, man.
How much of a plan do you all actually have to deal with Aetherbane?
Provided that we went to lengths to get a ritual to open up a way to a realm of which they are actively attacking, I would say that would qualify as a considerable amount.
That would be the normal way, but I wish to actually know. You seem to be focusing more on the ever-present issue at hand and not the future one that would be arriving even after we defeat them. Your priorities are concerning, to me at the very least.
If you're asking as to what the future holds in store, that is something nobody has an answer to, unless they
Agreed.
have foresight.
Yes, but it is good to
Beyond
try to
that is-
plan, is it not? That is what this war is at this point, trying to figure out what the other party will do next.
To that, I extend as much as I can, which is mostly a conjecture regarding the person of interest that I had mentioned previously. That individual with the parasol, given that they are they are abnormal for a group that wishes to rid the world of magic.
Indeed.
As I told another individual who said that they had direct dealings with them, they are someone who is able to possess any and all affinities on account
So
of
I've
their
heard.
capability, which is in itself unnatural, born of an accident. So not even their gift was one bestowed to them by just mere providence.
Then they are a chance. They are completely by chance and aberrant.
They are likely of celestial heritage, given their appearance, but the nature of their soul makes them little more than, well, something that should not exist.
Yes.
But
The best
they-
guess would be you said that she had a father. Either she was a corpse made alive once more, reanimated with necromancy, or she was something else entirely. No matter what soul magic was
not at all.
involved.
That woman is indeed the daughter of that man. Which is saddening in a way. The very accident that made her the way she is. All that could be found was that it was attributed to their father.
God damn.
For all
And we are
know,
aware of
it
the
may not
actual
have even been an
situation to deal
accident.
with. Exactly. He is the actual threat at hand.
Don't worry about the one watching you, Sprout. She was intentionally trying to keep you on guard. She was messing with you.
The item that keeps them intact appears to be this relic that they wield in their
Parasol.
hands. They are never seen without it. But as for how it is able to keep a soul from unraveling at the seams, that is something
Sorry.
that has eluded even
Connie is pretty.
And for that, we're going to have to be more practical. We might have to destroy it. We do not wish for a repeat to occur, after all.
more than likely. But that said,
And that would
they
explain
are
her
by
combat style.
far-
She shoots and then disappears. Her priority is mostly trying to distract people. She does not confront directly unless she is certain of victory.
Favor?
or that they
She
are
is aware of that weakness.
seeking somebody to steal.
Indeed.
The nature of their gift can be described as
Tuffy want buy
not like
big
the
dogs
kind that one would normally
and ask Faven for gold if
It's quite a lot, yes.
if get close enough, check for
Yes, that is what the
Marks?
ability requires. I'm able to put that
could be
Sure.
like Sprout.
I understand.
Thank you.
I did not say school, I said school.
I have an idea for
You're
that.
repeating the
I'll do
same
so.
thing over with what her ability is. She is amalgamation of multiple souls, and that's her main goal at all times. To collect more, to try and deepen her well.
And it is something that is tolerated by Aetherbane, which means they have a reason to believe that it is beneficial to allow something that is effectively a walking bomb to exist
Yes.
in their wake.
And I would assume it would be the same way that some militaries may be able to work alongside murderers, as long as they work on the same goal. To defend or attack. They're able to oversee anything. As long as it's for the greater good in their eye. They already used alchemy, which is naturally. That always is magical in nature. They use invisibility potions after all.
Just to be mean?
Indeed.
Maybe not with
They have been shown to be hypocrites
them?
time and time again, but they wish to destroy all magic.
But maybe.
Proving there's a larger goal ahead. You said that you are able to deliver us to
Said
Hino
something
there.
weird earlier.
And once we arrive there, that is there.
Said some
main
monsters
front. Correct.
speak better than others.
At this present time,
Thought
it
maybe
appears to be
was
the case.
talking about
As
Spot.
we get closer to that date, I request that we be aware of where their
He's not sure.
outposts are, if possible.
Like Mitt said, better be
They
careful.
continue. Previously, whenever we
and
captured
too
people,
cautious
they
than
have multiple times
not
mentioned
enough.
one of their leaders being the one to speak of the end. And say how that destroying magic is the only way that they are able to save this world.
Sprout's not listening
Meaning
again.
that they believe
pay
that they are all
attention.
martyrs, willing to throw their lives on the line. Take them, yeah, even given the chance.
A reasonable request. Given that to go to Hinode would be to go into the heart of the matter. More than likely. We, of course, have not been making regular visits there as of late. It is not a safe place to travel at this time.
Of course.
But for the sake of gathering information, that can be rectified. Outposts. Anything else that you would find useful?
If there is actual names and abilities to go alongside those in charge of them.
I will see what can be arranged. To get some of that would require to get quite close to some of them.
Indeed.
And
that is the main concern, of course. It is only if it is
But-
available. Do not risk your own heads. No matter what, we will be able to identify them. Most individuals in charge, especially of an Alwyn or some sort of military, try to make sure that they are shown prevalently.
That is true. And yet sometimes they can be less assuming than one realizes.
Agreed.
Nevertheless, I will endeavor to gather what information can
Man,
we
I came into
have
session
before
thinking
the
I was gonna
ways
climb
may
on
open
shit
to
and be a menace, and now she's just fucking she's kind of scared. She trusts Amit to keep her safe. She really does. She feels the safest with Amit.
I hope this has been the enlightenment you were looking for regarding your concerns.
Unfortunately, it wasn't.
Oh shit. Damn. Grumpy Mint today. And now he's even more grumpy. I really think he would have sliced and diced that guy though if he stayed. I wonder what that would have done.
He is hiding something. Is that a reason why you sent Akane? What did you and Akane speak of, if I'm able to ask, that is?
Mint can know all things. Tuffy asking Faven to buy dogs. So if Akane get close enough, can check for marks.
Good thinking. Let's check around that. There seems like there's another bridge over there. Let's check there.
Okay. Pretty puppies. I love them. I want one. I hope they're not people. Please don't be people. What is it?
I do not know. Make sure to be careful.
Okay. Not, burdened by Sprout so close?
You're never a burden.
It
is better so that you are safe. That is all that matters.
Okay. It is a little froggy outside.
Yes.
Whoa. Mia.
You too. I overheard some few of our number discussing the possibility of interfering as it relates to the slaves in some capacity. I don't know how much of a serious plan this is or what action they might take, but given your presumptive relation to it, I would encourage caution in getting too close to it.
Thank you for making us aware. I didn't know that others were speaking about it.
Of course your actions are your own, but I figured you would be best both informed.
Thank Mia.
You're quite welcome.
Could I speak with you both?
Sprout, hi. I didn't know.
Duffy, come along. You should also hear this.
1 second.
Okay. It's okay?
It's okay. No, it's okay. Oh, I know. Now I know.
Sprout is
we'll save
confused.
them, okay? We'll save them.
Okay.
We'll save. And, we'll not let them get you.
They don't know that they need saving.
I know, but we'll save them, even though they don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we're trying really, really hard. And yeah, I see it in your face. I'm sorry.
Sprout's okay. Sprout admit.
But it doesn't hide away your face. Well, it's expressing.
It's okay.
We'll save them, okay? Okay, I'll get rid of what?
Right.
Are they people? Fuck, dude.
I know that, that little foxy man that led us here said they...
I said froggy.
we're all good neighbors and they'll take care of each other and blah blah blah. I don't trust in that whole honor among thieves thing, and like Nix and all the others, so I'm letting you all know. There's slavers in this place.
We're aware.
We know.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. My bad. I didn't know information had gotten around. That was it,
Yeah,
really.
well, I found that. And also, there's also, Fable might be in a fighting pit.
I know. Yes.
Oh.
Things were discussed regarding it.
Really?
Oh.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Well,
So, the guy that was down there with the Barky, our dog, that we're gonna save,
fuck.
he said that she might
Oh,
be working in
shit.
Fable, and that she might be in a fighting pit.
there's more to that. That man lied to you, I'm pretty sure. Clover found some information sneaking about, apparently. Found the name of Fable listed in his notes a bunch of times. We believe that there's a chance he might be keeping her somewhere as part of his slaves. Unfortunately, we let slip that we were looking for her in front of him. However, we have someone, Clover's friend, the big Shibon, I forget his name. That's unfortunate. He's looking into it. He's pretending that he's a client, and he's gonna be finding more information. I also paid the info brokers, or will be paying for information regarding Fable, so we'll find out the truth.
Understood.
Yes, but he's definitely not just some pet trader. He deals in slaves.
I know. Yeah, I've heard. I heard that they talked about that.
Seen him before.
Openly.
Well, that was all really. Watch your backs, especially you two. I don't know how aware you are, but wild folk, they like to make us slaves. So, anyway, that was all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It'll be fine. We'll save them.
You both will be alright.
Yes. Yeah. Keep each other safe. Keep each other safe.
That was a good thing to say.
Yeah.
Fable. Oh, why'd I say Fable?
Because you miss her?
I believe I didn't. I just think I didn't get enough sleep.
Flora knows about the fighting pits. Maybe could help.
She does. Maybe.
Fought her before. Long time ago.
Oh. I did not know.
She doesn't like to talk about it. And doesn't like when Sprout is big.
I cannot blame her. I cannot blame her.
No. Try not to be big around Flora.
I might find somewhere to sit for a bit.
Okay. Did we? We feel circled. I see. Hungry, but not sure if could eat anything.
I'll get you something, and if you don't eat, then it's no worries.
Okay.
If I need an apron of sorts for surgeries or something, I'll let you know.
Good, it's more fun that way.
Alright.
I agree. You know, the difference right now between me and you. But I hold them up.
Honestly, having more people look out for me if I am going to be staying over on this side just to make things easier might be a good idea.
I run around with just a hat on?
I said just a hat on.
Oh, I thought you said just the hat
Are
on.
we
Shrimp
No, just...
You think
Go
I
ahead
just
and counter, pay, and
block
grab?
I mean, given that we don't have any other choice.
The food looks like it's made, so I guess
no,
it's just...
I mean...
As long as we leave the coin.
A hat, like bod hat, just a hat.
Well, do you see
Your finest shrimp.
No, I don't.
Are you doing okay, Sprat?
I don't know where you put it, but I'm guessing it's somewhere.
Yes. Like,
Let's find somewhere to sit.
Like, it just won't look as good with
Come on.
my makeup.
What happened to the fish?
Where is it?
Oh, okay.
What do you mean, my hat?
So I told you these things would be fun.
Why don't you have that one? Your
Just for a snow both on one seat.
Mitt is...
This way.
Huh? What?
I was going to say if we sit here, then we can see where everyone else is. We don't get snuck up on.
Yes. Like that.
What were you going to say, though?
Mitt is not happy be here and keeps getting worse.
Indeed. There hasn't been a single good piece of news here since we've arrived.
Mm-mm. And now Fable?
That may be the only piece of good news. At least that she's alive.
Yes. Yes, if Seller didn't want talk about Fable, then is valuable and means alive.
Indeed. Along with that, we both know how she acts. She won't be broken very easily.
But isn't sometimes fake? Hide.
Yes. She does. But she still is steadfast in her ideals.
Stubborn.
She may hide behind comfort. Exactly.
She's fucking stubborn.
Much too stubborn for her own good, but stubborn all the same.
Wonder if Myth heard the news, and if okay.
I do not doubt that he did. I haven't seen him since earlier. We may wish to search for him soon.
Okay. Wonder which realm Shimmering Nothing is in?
I'm uncertain. Perhaps. Have you heard of the concept of a I forget the name of it, but it was a bottomless pouch. A bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it is something like that. Or simply sitting in a bag in someone's house. Hidden underneath something else.
Kind of funny, think maybe we are really small.
That would be funny. Would we not be... It would be similar to that potion that you had strength the other day. Not the other day, but... When was that again?
Have more. In things.
You still have more.
Maybe need it.
Maybe we do. It is good thinking.
If... What are the other realms?
What was that?
If we have, where home is, our realm, and spirit realm, what are other realms?
I was trying to ask, and it seems like they are still dodging the conversation point of that. We don't know. At least not for now.
Maybe dangerous.
Did you try to eat yet?
Yes. Try again.
If you can't, don't force yourself. You'll just get sick.
Don't want to be like Toffee. Maybe if hold it long enough, stomach will change its mind.
Maybe.
Toffee confused. Or Sprout confused by Toffee.
Why is that?
Because apologize for no reason? Toffee didn't do anything?
I believe that she thought that you were hurt. And the fact that she was considering buying someone similar to you.
It is the way. For them.
It is not a right way. It shouldn't be the way.
Yeah. But they don't know.
You are not saying that simply And you're not saying that simply because I am the one saying that, are you?
Complicated. At some point, even in Sprout's head, stopped calling Mitt Keeper. And
good.
Call family? But still feels wrong. This and this say different things.
It is always difficult to decide whether your heart or mind says something correct.
Think others expect Sprout to be angry at them, but isn't. Is that wrong?
Oh. It is not wrong to feel the way that you do. It is simply that they They feel like they would if they were in your shoes.
Hmm. Think less afraid of going back, more afraid of not seeing it again. So you better stay alive, you motherfucker. Don't go anywhere. I'll cry. But sometimes wonder if went back would feel the same as Sprout did before, or if it would be harder. Mia.
The private conversation that I'm interrupting.
Hmm.
May I join?
Hmm. Just talking. She is so little. Mia, find anything interesting?
There are a number of things I find particularly interesting. The Shaban wings are fascinating. I would not have thought it possible to do such a thing. And there are a number of curiosities around, but none that I've purchased, at least not so far.
Hmm. Seems weird place
the
for
ability to
things.
fly on a... Oh? How so?
Thought was home, not black market.
Why can't it be both?
Oh. Guess it could be.
There are markets and stores on the Kalypsia, and we live there.
But if sell bad things, usually more secret.
You needn't keep so clearly a secret if everyone's in agreement about something. And we all have the rings. Without them, we can't enter. Thus, if everyone that is allowed in is of a shared mindset, less need then for secrecy.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Is that concerning to you?
Maybe.
How so?
If keep more sprouts, people that here live want sprouts.
There are, I suspect, a very large number of people in the world who would like to have more sprouts.
So that is bad? That is bad. So here is dangerous. If everyone want more sprouts. Right?
Not all of them, certainly.
Hmm.
Some of them have other things that they want. Maybe they trade in potions or magic or stolen goods. Maybe they simply like having access to the kinds of people that come here. And some, yes, might want to purchase more. People like Sprout. People like you. But not all. There are many people aboard Kalypsia. Some of them come to the library, but not all. So, the fact that everyone lives aboard Kalypsia, and that there is a library, doesn't mean that everyone aboard likes books.
Never heard anyone hate a book before.
You should ask Toffee, perhaps.
They are delicious.
I would appreciate if you opted not to eat the books most of the time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Rather
But-
Mia be happy.
When I'm making repairs, or if there's a book that's damaged and needs a new copy made, oftentimes what's left over is not much more than refuse. In those cases, I don't mind giving you the books, if you'd like.
Okay. Are you wearing Crocs? Those are his Crocs.
None of us here have any interest in allowing anything to come of... I suspect that, as a whole, those aboard Kalypsia have no interest in allowing you to come to harm from those that have the other sprouts.
Sprout knows. Feel safe. With Mint.
That's good. He's certainly quite the warrior.
Do you mind if I join you for a moment?
Not at all.
Thank you.
I'm a head on a table. These seats are so big, it's so funny.
I looked into what you asked. And yes, I believe it is similar. There are marks around the hindquarters, the legs, the neck. There's a scar on its left bicep, the mark of the Sunfire Accord. I believe it has been grossly mistreated.
Think.
Of course.
These are the creatures.
Yes,
The guardians.
Precisely.
Grossly mistreated. What
You
are they
put the mark
doing
on
to
your arm
you?
when you're large, Sprout.
It is buried under the fur. But have two. But one is always covered. Back here.
On your shoulder.
Sometimes burns when tired.
When
So
you
make sure no one sees it.
When you've exhausted yourself transforming, or just when you're tired overall.
Sometimes walking, then sometimes very sleepy. Happens mostly on the ground, not on home ship.
There was one day on the Kalypsia where she slept an entire day after feeling exhausted.
Hello.
Yes.
Did you need anything? I saw you pop in while I was talking to somebody.
I wish to speak to you of a few things, yes.
Well, I'm free now. When you're done with this conversation, by all means, just come on over and we can talk.
Of course.
Sorry for intruding the words.
Intruding. What does it mean?
Interrupting. Barging in.
Entering when unwelcome.
Bad. Okay.
There was the one day whenever she slept the entire day straight. I
Sprout doesn't remember that at all.
truthfully only expected that to be a part of her growing. I could be very wrong.
She
though.
is growing so much that she is tired. I love watching her face tracking.
Difficult to say. I've never
Eyeballs.
considered how one might make such a transformation. Though in candor, I suspect that it is
Don't be
not
self-conscious. I'm just
unreasonable to
watching your
assume that
eyes.
the guardian creatures are mayhaps not creatures.
There's a thought.
Go on.
Oh god, I'm nervous.
When you were their captive, did they keep you big?
Mm-mm. Only when needed.
I see.
But often separated by use. So maybe dogs different?
Perhaps so.
Do you... Well, this is a rather difficult question to answer. I suppose it gets a bit philosophical, perhaps. Were you always a girl? That's an ambiguous question. You now are closer to a person than to a beast. Do you know if you were born that way?
Yes. Big came second.
That's the answer, yeah. Thank you.
Up.
I see.
Always look up.
You do. You saw me when I was on the wall. I think you might have been the only one.
Care more about Mia's secrets than Jade's secrets.
Do you think I keep lots of secrets?
Don't know. But if Mia wanted to be seen when climbing wall, she would have said hi.
That is true, I suppose. No, I was simply looking to see who was around.
Did see anyone?
Several people, though. Not the individual I was looking for. I'll find them later.
I suppose I should go speak with that woman before I leave her waiting too long.
Okay.
I will ask, though, did you find out much speaking with the individual that was telling us of the Spirit World's plight?
Not much. It seemed like they were more prioritized in telling about the abomination rather than assistance.
Abomination?
I could be mixing up what we're talking about. We are talking about the
You're referring
information
to the
broker.
Yeah.
Correct, or
Yes.
yes,
the
they were
broker.
more focused on the. They only continued to bring up the speak of the girl with the parasol. Nothing much else.
I see.
Their priorities lie there and nowhere else. By the seems of it, they seem to. If anything, my suggestion would be that they are trying to make us either kill or capture that for their own good. The one thing that is consistent, though, is that the relic, the parasol that they have, is the only thing keeping them alive. We destroy that, we destroy them.
Perhaps
This,
they
I
see them
think,
as
is
some manner of
context I
threat.
don't.
Or
What were you saying? I did not catch.
This, I think, is context I missed at some point. Mayhaps before I arrived in the conversation.
There is an individual, I forget the name. An abomination that takes parts of souls of others and uses it to their own will. Uses that aspect to copy their own magics. Someone with the ability to have every affinity. Tempest or elemental.
we ran across her in the depths of the library. She had stolen part of the soul of the fire mage who is now on the Kalypsia itself to gain access. She also seems to have stolen some of the chronomancer's magic, the Sara.
She also attacked while on board the Kalypsia, before escaping, and then afterwards attacked and casted a small chronomancy spell while in Rivendell, before retreating to the library.
I see.
No matter what, the thing that we must target is not the body, but their parasol. They try to use long-ranged mostly. Avoid unless they're able to actually confirm that they're able to take aspects of the soul first.
Did they seem to prefer us expressing mercy towards the individual?
No.
As in capturing them?
No, but I do not put it past them.
You sly dog. I can't hide from you here. Oh my god.
Great advantage in many ways to be able to command the different forces thusly.
It would.
It would be an even bigger one if we just got rid of her completely. Remove the artifact. Make sure that there's no advantage for any side, even after this whole Aetherbane is dealt with.
I would agree. Keeping it around would be dangerous. Despite the benefits.
Should it be that... well... I would encourage caution in attempting to destroy it. Sometimes artifacts are...
Is listening?
volatile?
I see.
It was
might
considered
be,
a... She herself was considered a walking bomb to some extent. When we defeat her, it will cause some damage to the area around.
In this, it might be best to simply eliminate her and deal with the artifact separately after it can be determined whether it is a reservoir of energy itself.
I believe that another option is to simply get the parasol and leave her vicinity. The broker had the theory that that's the only thing keeping her alive due to the nature of her soul.
If she's... I mean, without understanding the relic more deeply, I couldn't give you a concrete idea, but it would certainly be plausible. The theory would be consistent. If one does enough to one's own soul, soul magic is powerful and can be the advantage of using one's soul as the energy source is not insubstantial. However, it makes you vulnerable as well. Should someone launch, for example, the right kind of attack on my own shields, they would damage my soul. Or Sprout, I suspect. Though, no, mayhaps not. You're not utilizing your soul to transform. Well, you are, but it's transient, I assume.
What?
When you transform, does it require energy for you to remain big, or just to change from big to small?
I should go speak with that woman. Excuse me a moment.
Of course.
Think just to do. Just to do.
And I suspect the same vulnerability doesn't apply. It's not a massive vulnerability. It would need to be rather specifically exploited in any case, but... it's not nothing. What do you both think of this proposed mission itself?
I believe that is short-sighted, at the very least. But it will be useful for that short while.
Short-sighted how?
They believe that just because one front is defeated, that they will give up completely. They admitted themselves that there's 4 pieces holding us up. So if they are able to fix one of them, their issue still remains with 3. Or if we are able to fix one of the 4, there's still 3 more for them to target. The issue is what those other 3 are, but they refuse to elaborate. They're not considering this as an actual war. They're considering this as a spat or argument. They're not holding this to the actual priority that it is.
I think, perhaps, at least from the part that I was present for, such that the conversation was,
She's definitely listening.
That other avenues of attack exist is not in question. But I don't think it was his intention to limit it to 4 specific ones. There are a great number of unanswered theoretical questions about the differences between the planes and their interactions with one another. The Dusk Elves came from another realm. It used to be that passage to and from the Feywild was commonplace. Now there's none. Nobody knows why this is true, but certainly that is a shift in the balance of the realms. I suspect that the Shimmering Nothing have some slight, or perhaps profound, maybe, I suppose, well, it doesn't matter. They have some profound knowledge of how to manipulate space in a way that we don't understand. That secret might give them insight into the way that this balance might exist or be disrupted, but I suspect much in the same way that the curator is not omniscient about the flow of time, nor are they trivially aware of how to impact such balance. Otherwise, they wouldn't need such speculation. And, like as not, they would have prevented such interference in the first place. But that's speculation, and giving them... I don't want to convey trust that they've not earned necessarily, but simply to... I read less concretely their statements compared to your, I think, interpretation, but I could easily be wrong.
It could also just be me trying to think about this practically, whenever this truly is anything but practical.
It is certainly a complicated situation. Though for my part, the risk involved from those of us aboard Kalypsia is largely voluntary. Nobody is
Agreed.
obligated to take any action. Thus, if people feel it is in their sense of morality, then they'll participate. And if they don't, or they have other obligations, then they'll choose not to.
Indeed.
I think I might walk briefly and then may perhaps retire. I wish you both a good night, should I not see you again.
Be safe.
You as well.
I will. You as well.
Mask Lady was listening.
I noticed. We'll have to deal with that ourselves, possibly, but I think that she's just trying to get something over on us.
Probably.
To what extent we'll have to figure out ourselves. And it seems like everyone else left as well.
Oh. Is Myth
You
okay?
might as well. I do not know. We did not see him. I think that's our next goal. To try and find him.
Okay.
I'm surprised that they do not have any rails there.
Maybe, used to it. Lots of pits.
Yes. You wish to go check on Toffee? She's right behind us. Or at least you.
Okay.
You two seen Fable?
Over here.
Oh. Hi, thank you.
Why? They've in trouble?
No, Toffee's looking for him because he said he'd cover the rest on Barkey.
Oh. Fee.
I think he said he would. He wanted us to try to get more donations first, but we do think it might be another sprout.
Yes.
So
Kane confirmed.
So at this point it's less of a want and more of a we want to save another person.
Okay. Be gentle.
Agreed.
Agreed. Don't worry. Hey, I was gentle with you. Don't think I wouldn't be gentle.
It take long time. Get used to.
Aye?
Still get used to. Still don't understand some.
Aye, but you're doing great. Trust me.
Hmm.
I was shocked to hear how much you were speaking when I walked up to you to say hi again.
Mia.
You've been doing great, Sprout. Keep up the great work.
Okay.
I'm following. You take the lead.
Mia running. Wanted to make sure okay.
It seems like she's just trying to get back into the inn.
Though that person isn't very credible. They're very weird. They're the one with the black dog mask, the white clothes, and the...
Yeah.
Aye. Though Akane did confirm that there is somewhat of magic coming from it.
I see.
I know that this is a far-fetched and all, and I know there's two of them, but I know that we can't save everyone, but if just one for now.
And what will you do if these claims do prove to be true, and it is in fact not merely just some beast? Then you would be happy to leave the other remaining there.
The circumstance for now is it's better to save one life than none. We have to hold our tongue for now when it comes to dealing with the Sunfire Court. But there will come a time in the future where we can do what we want. and free those slaves.
It's confusing. Because don't want to be saved. If like Sprout, then
Very well.
no problem. But everyone say it's bad, so
Thank you, my lord.
Really?
it's bad?
Thank you.
Confusing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If it does turn out to be similar to you, will you help show them the ropes?
Can try.
No one would understand better
Do I
how they need to learn than
go
you.
to them now?
We'll try.
Wish to have it seen through as swiftly as
I appreciate it, Sprout.
Don't want to teach them wrong.
It's not that you'll teach them wrong, but none of us can truly understand how you need to learn. You know? You understand the hurdles that you have to take to learn something new. And so if they're similar to you, only you would know what's best.
Okay.
Of course, it's not all up to you. We're going to help too. But you could help make it easier.
Seems
You
upset.
doing alright?
Yes.
Very calm. Compared to the other day where you were swimming about.
Just nervous.
About what? The tent. Trust me. I've been hiding a frown all day. I want them gone as much as you do.
Okay with there. Not bothered, kind of. Just it's complicated.
Seeing that symbol brings unease.
Just don't want accidents. If they decide, told Mitt said it's okay, but if they decide that maybe not using Sprout for intended purpose could try to take.
And Ahmet, what would we do if they tried?
They would not survive. Simple as.
Exactly.
Yeah, but don't want it to happen.
No one wants something like that to happen. You're not alone in that worry. But just know, to us, you're like family. And we're not gonna give up family.
Would be sad.
I would be very sad. Well, if you need anything, I'm around. Alright? And not one Sunfire Accord member will lay a hand on you. I can swear that.
Okay. Not afraid of them. Mitt knows. Already.
I understand.
Myth? Find myth?
Yes, myth. No time for the difficult part. Though with how fast she's running, I believe that our answer was already found.
Uh-oh.
Have either of you seen me?
Hmm?
Have either of you seen me?
No. I don't believe so.
Understood.
Do you want to go see him?
Remember to stay close.
Okay.
Courage others. So if you can at least give one gold, then I'll just fold it around the coin.
Either of you.
Therefore,
Have
they
you
will
seen
know that
Myth?
this is a serious offer. Hmm?
I saw Myth last
Myth.
time in the tavern. I
And how
believe he was
recent
talking
was
with
that?
Nix. I
Understood.
think they went into their room to talk about it.
Understood.
Okay, here it is. It's folded around the coin. So just leave it there and let it go.
I doubt that they'd be in there. Come on. Let's try and find them.
Right there.
Well, considering you have a trader at Tahino Day, I'd imagine you'd have maybe some connections there to...
You aren't thinking of anything stupid yet, how are you?
No.
I'm not sure I follow.
Have you heard the news of what we learned recently once arriving here?
I don't think so. You want to fill me in?
Oh no.
Find somewhere quieter.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Ow.
You okay, Sprout?
Yes.
We have heard news about where Fable is. And we have a direction. And we're definitely going to be searching for her. But you're not planning anything with just you and Nix, are you?
No, of course not.
honest.
It's not just me and Nyx.
They were planning something.
Eldon's in. Ethan's in.
Good. I'm a bit more proud of you then. You actually thought ahead. You are still going to be careful even though you have those numbers, are you not?
Yeah. Like
Good.
always.
Good. That is all I needed to hear. As long as it wasn't just the two of you rushing in, trying to take down everything that you could.
Probably have lots to deal with big pigs. Big other sprouts. And their forms and stuff.
I do not wish to.
I thought he didn't know. I thought Mitt was gonna have to break it to him. Oh man.
If we find him. If we find Evander there. And we take him out. It needs to be me. I promised her I would be on the front lines. When we found her. It's because of
He's
him that
entitled
we,
though.
in her life, is hell right now. It has to be mine. Promise me.
You have to promise me something in return. Do not let that blind you. There is something bigger at hand there. And if you focus purely on that revenge, then you won't get either. You will just get killed. Focus on your sister, and then revenge.
You have my word.
You act as if that is obvious, but I've seen too many people that have fallen to revenge before anything else. Especially on the field of battle.
Is he talking about himself?
Hold that promise.
Amit lore! Amit lore!
Or else you won't hold anything.
Oh my lord! Oh my god! I keep it back. Amit lore. Amit lore.
I've got his back, sir.
Sir!
Good.
Look at you! You're a sir!
Both of you keep going. Come on.
Get out of here. I'm done with you kids.
We're going to get eyes on us if we hide behind a building this long.
Always gives me the shivers on my back.
Have you guys seen Maeve?
It was right over there.
What?
Or at least towards the end.
I was right here. I was just there.
No. Then I do not know who she is anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Is there a reason that you are searching for her?
No, I'm just gonna tell her that, you know, we decided to buy Barky, and then I put a letter, and Jasper helped me write the letter, and there was a letter. We're gonna buy him tomorrow. Them.
Understood.
Her. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna find Maeve and lay down. Okay, alright. Oh.
I intend to keep it. I don't like breaking promises.
Okay.
What is on your mind?
Mm. Mm. Two things. If Get was a lot, Sprout was a lot to. So, others ready to do again?
Unfortunately, that might be the circumstance for now. But I do wish to hear my idea behind this.
Yes.
For now, we entertain them. We free one of them for now through their disgustingly legal legal means. And then once we are done, we don't need to keep our rings here. We don't need to stay here for our own safety. We free the rest.
But ready to teach more?
We'll find some way.
Mm.
No matter what, it will be difficult, but I feel like saving them in some shape or form is better than leaving them to rot. I've watched too many people, far too many people like them stuck behind those shackles to let them stay that way even more.
Being on Kalypsia will be better for them, but harder for them for same reasons. And
No matter what.
Everyone think, oh, we buy them and they are free, but it's not that
It
easy.
is not that simple. I am aware.
Mitt knows. They don't.
Everyone else. Yeah.
I see you.
Might it be?
I'm excited. What is it? What do you have? Let me see what you have.
I got our informant and the trickster in a private conversation.
The trickster being the one with the mask.
Oh my god.
And apparently, one of his trusted confidants. Wary of what you say, others have already leaked too much.
In what way?
They know something about you. And Sprout. I didn't get details. They were vague on purpose.
Oh my god. I fucking knew it.
They recognized her.
Oh my god. 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 Oh, what? What? Don't remember.
Is there anything else beyond that?
Oh my god.
They mentioned she came through with the sun.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. My mind is blown.
Is it just the mentions of the sun or something else? You mentioned something of me as well.
It was briefly mentioned, but it sounds like someone has leaked something about you.
Oh my god.
They kept it vague. I suspect they might have known I was there.
Oh
or at least are smart enough not to discuss
Oh
their
my
secrets and
God.
what they consider the
Things just got so spicy.
Understood.
talk through reports, not voice. It is safer.
Understood.
Oh my God.
Regardless, I was never here. Never heard this from.
Of course.
That weird was following.
All that we did was to communicate among our own about what would they openly talk to us about. If they worry that that's too much, then they shouldn't have hired us. Or even contacted us.
But put Mitt in danger?
No. Unless they wish to bring the entirety of Valinor onto us. I doubt it.
Okay.
Valinor would ransack this entire place within an hour.
Holy shit.
Much less.
You have friends that high?
Though we must be more careful now.
Oh my God. Mitt still has friends in Valinor?
No. They're long gone. I broke contact with all of them 40, 50 years ago now. Even then, their loyalties remained to the city and not I. I was simply their leader.
Holy shit. What does that mean? What do you mean? Working.
We can allow them to come to us then. It's clear that they're too curious for their own good.
What are you doing? What is that? Holy shit.
We should try to return to the portal. At least give us some way to get back to the Kalypsia.
Okay. When spoke to Myth about regret, speak because Amit knows.
Yes. Far too well.
Thought so. Don't want Mitt regret anymore for new decisions Mitt has to make.
I doubt that I will. At least not anytime soon.
We'll help if Sprout can.
That's all that I ask of you.
Don't want to add to the pile. Only want make
You help by
Mitt
just being
happier.
around.
Okay.
Your burdens are mine. In mine, I'm yours. We can agree to that much to some extent. We both have to work together. We're both cornered by different sources, after all.
Better together.
Indeed.
Guys, I think Mitt kind of cares about Sprout. If that wasn't obvious, but still, it tickles my damn heart because this man cold as fuck. I remember meeting him the first time and I was like, I'm gonna make this dude like her. I think I did okay. Thought when it said shimmering nothing, it would be more shiny, but instead is really dark. And Sprout doesn't like
It is
that.
much more of just nothing.
I want to see everything. It's not a bad thing.
You make the most out of your life, you know?
Yeah.
Want to see Big Shiny and Finn and go home where it's safe?
Yes. That will probably be our best choice. Have you been thinking about the name for the griffin?
Yes. Been trying. Can't decide. Think.
Do you have any ideas?
Can't see it that well here. But see where nothing meets the floor?
The horizon, like you said at the other. And Rivendell.
Yes. That one.
You wish to name it Horizon, or something similar.
Mitt like it?
Yes.
Can't think of anything else, but don't want Mitt to not like it. So if Mitt likes it, and Sprout likes it, then it has a name.
If you wish, we can try and come up with something similar to Horizon, then.
Okay.
We have no rush, but we may wish to do it eventually. They wish to... We do want it to recognize its own name, do we not?
Yes.
Then the quicker that we come up with a name, the better.
Okay. Soon, then.
Yes. Perhaps tomorrow we can sit and think about it.
Okay. I want to go home. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
I don't know if there's anything else for us to do for the day. Do you wish to head out, or do you wish to look around once more?
No, it's okay. Ready to go back. If Mitt is ready to go back.
Alright. Yes, it would be up to you. But if you're ready.
Feel safer.
To that I can agree.